Hello, witches. I'm in Circle right now, and I just wanted to say that since the bombing and the terrorist scares of last week, and I know some people have done videos requesting that the witches unite for peace and for peace in the YouTube community, peace among people in general, witches, people of all spiritualities and different faiths. And I think it's a good idea, those of us who are having sacred space tonight, to take a moment of silence and to just pray, either out loud or in your head. I have all my candles going on my altar. I have my cauldron going, and just take a moment to reflect on the intention of peace within our families, making peace with ourselves. That's something that I've been doing a lot of work on, letting go of past hurts, past trials, things that have kept me fearful, kept me afraid of moving forward and making changes. That's been a big thing that I've dealt with. And this Beltane Fire Festival, something that I'm trying to desperately force myself to work on, is to get comfortable with change, with taking steps forward. Since I've been working with tarot meditations, I really remembered what it was like to be the fool on my journey many years ago, and what that felt like, to have that confidence and that spark for life, and not being afraid to move into the future, not fearing what was going to happen, what the changes were going to be like, just diving forward, knowing that things would work out in the end. Many years later, I don't have that same vivacious excitement for life that I once had. I tend to be comfortable at home, comfortable with the way things are, even though those things are not necessarily what's best for me and what's best for my growth and for my spiritual journey. So those are some of the things that I'm reflecting on during this full moon and during this season. I'm trying to focus on how fire can be a cleansing, healing thing. And the animal that I'm trying to focus on being more like is the phoenix, the mystical bird. I know that a phoenix is in Harry Potter, and they show it catching on fire, and the baby bird then is born from the ashes. And I'm trying to look at life as being like that. Some of you know that the last 3 to 5 years I've gone through multiple losses and multiple trials and tribulations. I buried 2 children, as well as my grandmother and my godmother and my dog, all within like a year and a half of each other. And it really caused me to become a hermit. Just like the tarot, that was one of the cards that I greatly relate to the most. And I tend to want to stay as the hermit, but it's time to move forward from that. So, I'm trying to adopt some of the qualities of the phoenix and making myself be born anew after going through the time of meditation and solitude and withdrawing from the world, so to say. It was actually quite a big step for me to start making YouTube videos in the pagan community, especially because I am taking a huge risk from the environment that I'm coming from, to go out into public as a witch and discussing publicly my life and my beliefs. I'm taking a big leap of faith and a huge step out of my comfort zone in doing this. So I have made some progress forward. A couple years ago, I wouldn't even answer the telephone, much less leave my house or come out of the closet saying anything other than what people expected from me. So I'm learning to stand up for myself, and I'm learning to take some risks and make friendships, which I've been hurt a lot in the past, and for me to step out and start interacting with people is really huge. So I thank all of you out there who have become my friends and who interact with me and who understand my weird way of thinking, because you all get it, and that's why I really love this community so much. So enjoy your full moon. I know I'm enjoying mine, and I'll give you a last look at my altar before I say Merry Part.